There's a flurry of excitement among weather watchers in Utah right now because of the snow and the rain we've already received, and more in the forecast, as we just heard.
Yeah, we really need so much of that snow because of our extended drought. News specialist Jed Bull spoke with a hydrologist who is optimistic about what we're getting right now, but also cautious.
Right now, snowpack is well above normal in nearly every basin in the state. But this time of the season, it doesn't take a lot of snow on the ground to be above average. So the Utah Snow Survey supervisor has a figure in mind that would make a dent in the drought.
It's fantastic. We're off to a nice early start with our snowpack. We're seeing really good boost to our snow water totals, and that's nice to see.
While today's snowpack looks promising, hydrologist Jordan Clayton reminds us that snowpack and snow water equivalency numbers don't mean much this early in the season.
Normally we only have a very, very small amount of snow water equivalent on the mountain, snow depth, whatever you want to look at. And when we get an early storm like this, it blows up those percentages to these extreme numbers that aren't really useful, kind of silly, like 500% of normal doesn't really make sense.
They mean more deeper in the season, but
it is nice to get this early boost of snowpack on the ground in October.
Some of it already melting off at mid and low elevation.
And that's also okay because we expect a lot of more snow to come, and that's helping boost our soil moisture, which it dipped a little bit as well. So good news all around.
As for storage, statewide reservoir capacity is 42%.
That does not include Powell and Flaming Gorge, and so we really need to do well from a snowpack perspective to boost some of those reservoir totals to really bring a lot of water into our system.
So what would it take to make a dent in the drought?
This is the number to put in your head. We want to get about 150% of normal precipitation statewide. And so if we can hit that benchmark, that'll do a really nice job getting us closer to catching up from the multiple year deficit that we've got ourselves in at this point.
He admits that's a big number. But Utah had near record snowpack in 2011 and 2017.
From a statewide level, about 150% of normal, that'll really help a lot. That's a lot of snow, but I think we can do it.
So the snow needs to keep coming. Clayton points out that we were off to a good start last year that fizzled in January. For KSL 5 News, I'm Jed Bull.